So 2026, the Gregorian 2026 New Year, is a Chinese fire horse year. The foundational symbols and the year and the element, the numerology, we're going to get into it. So, with the Chinese zodiac sign of the horse symbolizes freedom. It symbolizes speed, energy, travel, competition, charisma, and an untamed spirit. It is associated with the South, the summer season, and the hours from 11 to 1 p.m. Horses are hardworking, they're popular, and they possess strong yang, masculine, active energy, but can also be impulsive and restless and prone to burnout. The heavenly stem and element of this year is being yang fire. This is likened to the sun's fire. It's intense, it's brilliant, it's commanding, it's expansive. It represents authority, fame, transformation, and dramatic visibility. It can illuminate and inspire, but can also burn, consume, and lead to conflict if left unchecked. The earthly branch and element is the Wu fire. So the horse's inherent element is also fire, creating a powerful resonance. So when you combine the two, you have the year of the fire horse, you have the Bing Wu, which is like a double fire, and that's rare. So it's a supercharged fire year. The last fire horse year was 60 years ago, actually. So this combination is really unique. And some of the core themes of the numerology for this year and the energetic signature for this year: 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. So this is year 1. This is a global year of new beginnings, assertive action, and pioneering initiatives. The 1 vibration demands independence, leadership, and breaking away from the old cycles. When you combine this with the horse's energy, it creates a powerful drive to charge forward, oftentimes impulsively, maybe in an impatient way, into new territories. It's a seed planting year on a worldwide scale, but actions will be rapid and decisive. The master number 11 is the sub-influence. Before reducing to 1, we see the number 10, and the 10 contains the potential of 11, a master number of intuition, spiritual insight, and revelations. This suggests that beneath the forceful yang exterior of 2026, there is a powerful undercurrent calling for visionary leadership and awakening. The fire can be the light of inspiration for you, but it can also be conflict. Double fire, Bing Wu, in the Chinese 5-element cycle. So fire produces earth, which is ash, and is controlled by water. Amplification, because it's a double, you can expect themes of more rapid transformation. Uses energy, y'all. Technological leaps, especially in AI, energy and space, heightened social movements and intense public discourse. A lot of stuff going to be coming out. Fame and scandal is going to spread like wildfire. So this double fire energy can mean increased conflicts. Also, actual literal wildfires, political hot wars, hot-headed people, systemic burnout. This energy is volatile, it's passionate, and it requires careful channeling. A lack of the water element in the chart that is dominated by fire, where there's no visible water to cool it, indicates a potential for droughts as well, heat waves, and just a lack of calmness in the masses, diplomacy, and deep reflection. The element of the cooling is something that you have to consciously cultivate. Water is emotional energy. So the macro and the collective themes, global and societal level, we're going to see a lot of sudden shifts because the horse's speed combined with fire's volatility means new trends, political changes, things are going to happen that probably will take our breath away, where we're going to be shocked and shook. Expect all types of announcements, secrets coming out, fluctuations, swift rises and falls of public figures, even people maybe we respected at one point in time. on a climate level, it'll be a global push for change. More assertive nationalism. Might even get a little too assertive, if you know what I'm saying. Corporations going to be making bold moves, unilateral moves, maybe in a rush, doing things in a rush. Fire governs energy, electricity, optics. So breakthroughs in alternative energy, nuclear fusion, aerospace, and photonics. All of these things are where we can expect to see this energy really moving. Fire horse is a perfect symbol for advanced AI, this new intelligence. And it's going to need some guidance. So social unrest and passionate people getting out and protesting and revolutions and demands for freedom and liberty, social justice movements. These things are going to be very visible, highly energized, and many people might struggle with internal friction and that impulsiveness. When it comes to travel and connectivity, after periods of restriction, the horse year will see a massive resurgence in global travel, communication, cultural exchange, though it could potentially be disruptive because of sudden events. But this is what you can expect. On an economic level, environmental level, we're going to see booms and bust cycles. Markets are going to be hot, speculative, and prone to sharp corrections as well. Sectors related to fire like technology and energy and entertainment and social media, we're going to see a lot of dramatic changes. The key is to ride the waves without being thrown because you're riding the waves. These extremes, these double fire points mean that this year is high risk for extreme heat, droughts, and wildfires, which may affect our food supply. So we could have food shortages as well. We're going to see heated debates between people. I mean, you probably will see people just debating over all types of stuff where you just like, aren't people tired of this? But this is a year of fire, and it's going to burn away what is weak, false, what is no longer sustainable, what does no longer support us. We're not going to be making space for those things. We're making space for new things, for new beginnings. Now, the master number 11 is the saving grace for us. It invites a visionary collaboration over this brute, forceful energy. The most successful entities will be those who can harness the horse's power and the fire's vision toward inspired collective goals. Personal sovereignty is going to be key for 2026. The prison planet matrix themes, it's collapsing. And when I think about fire, it's not really something that you can always control, So right now, having the courage to act, make decisions, to move different, to use your intuition, to use discernment, you can really break free of some long-standing cages that maybe you have been trying to make life work for you in, but channeling this horse's energy, it will help you to stay focused on something. So pick up that thing that you put down that you said you was going to do. You may be able to actually do it and complete it this year. Try not to be impulsive because, again, sometimes we make decisions out of desperation instead of deliberation, divine deliberation, right? Don't let yourself get overheated. Avoid burnout, avoid unnecessary conflict. Use the things that I shared in the new ebook, The Dark Goddess Guide to End the Energetic Fuckery. It helps you to be able to create neutrality, to be able to be more fluid with all of these changes in this chaotic energy. And if you want more details, of course, check out your life path number and see how this year is going to affect you. You can just do a Google search for that. But be bold in your initial moves. Be prepared as well, because horses can really pick up the pace, aka horse speed. So this year may even feel like it's speeding by. I know 2025 sped by, but we're probably going to feel it even more. Processed foods, toxic media, like negative ruminations, things that piss you off, overeating, food that have too much heat energy. Like you might want to pay more attention to what you're putting in your body, what you're putting in your eyes and your mind, because what you put in is ultimately what comes out. The horse thrives on expansion. The horse thrives on adventures. So look at this year like a year for the visionaries, the starseeds, the revolutionaries, to be able to start manifesting and materializing in this reality. And with this energy, I also think about the apocalypse and the four horses of the apocalypse. And a lot of things was crashing. A lot of things were being destroyed, but whether it's disease or famine, which we've kind of touched on, like these are cycles that this planet has to go through. So, it's going to benefit you to learn how to channel this energy, to work with the element of fire specifically, working with the element of water to bring balance. So this year is a portal, and it's opening us to having more clarity of what we are passionate about, and being able to choose the things that we want to invest our time, money, energy into, and passionately move in that direction. Horses really change mankind's ability to travel to new places. And, transportation, we're going to see major changes in that. But not just physical travel, interdimensional travel. You can be sitting right in your room and have a meditation or a lucid dream. Like, we're going to be traveling, and you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself spiritual. So spiritual hygiene is key, is key, is key. And when things start getting heated, just know that if you don't quite have a guidebook to go by, you can get that guidebook. You can download it immediately, or you can join the coven, get it for a discount, and be among a community of people, like-minded women who are working through this. But I teach you how to do that in the guidebook. I teach you how to be the water to put the fire out. And to be able to channel your own anger and your rage. Is no way that you are here watching me, if you don't have any type of anger about anything or any rage. And it's sacred when you know how to use it. And so this year is going to be teaching us to honor our rage and to use it, whether it's for working out or to channel that rage into something you need to do around the house. Like, you can shift that fire energy somewhere else other than each other, other people, or ourselves. So that's the goal for this year. I don't know. I might share more. The actual New Year is July 25th, the last day of the actual New Year. That's what I acknowledge. But I still wanted to do something at the top of the year to give you an idea of what to expect. And for some reason, the numerology and the Chinese New Year stood out to me much more than anything else, and it made things make sense. But get your popcorn, because it's going to be definitely interesting. And if you can learn to ride these waves, if you can learn how to walk through the fire and come out purified on the other side to be the phoenix that rise from the ash, you ain't got nothing to be worried about. You're just going to be watching everything else burn down, but you're going to be okay. All right, y'all. All links are in the description if you want to connect with me, work with me one-on-one, whatever it may be. Look down in the description. There's a lot of different things that I got going on that I share with you all. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment and let me know. Was you feeling this energy? Do you feel like you want to manifest something new this year? Like, don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on yourself. Passion is something that you have to cultivate inside of yourself. And a fire needs oxygen. A fire needs air. It needs wind. And just so happened, my name, Camson, is a desert windstorm, right? So I'm blowing the energy your way. What are you gonna do with it? Let me know. Make that declaration. Don't be afraid to make it. You'll be surprised how powerful digital magic is, because when you comment and say, this is what I'm about, I don't know, things just start working out for you when you move in that direction. And I've saw this happen for myself and many of my customers that have worked with me, and they were just like, wow, all right, yeah, this simple stuff really do work. All right, y'all. Peace.